This week, NASA's Artemis program is saved by $10 billion rescue bill. SpaceX turns a transport stand into a launch platform, and a new interstellar visitor races into our solar system. My name is Connor, and welcome to another episode of Spaceflight News. This week at Starbase, SpaceX is proving, once again, that when challenge arrives, innovation answers. Pad 2 is quickly becoming the new epicenter of Starship development. Originally a backup, it's now frontrunner for testing and launching the next generation of Starship, Block 3. Major upgrades are underway. A brand new orbital launch mount has been installed, featuring more than 20 freshly added clamp arms, all custom designed for Block 3 ships. And Tau 2, it's now clad in new thermal shielding on the launch-facing side, a sleek, armoured spine ready to face the fiery fury of Raptor engines. The tank farm isn't just for show either. It's alive with activity, venting, frosting, and hissing like a dragon with indigestion, just as SpaceX validates its cryogenic plumbing. But that's not the only thing that's hot. With the Macy test site currently offline, as you could say, SpaceX pulled off a classic Starbase pivot. Build your own solution, fast. They're transforming a simple Starship transport stand into a full-blown ship adapter that bolts directly into the next orbital launch mount. This Frankenstein-esque structure, built from salvaged parts, rings, and rapid welds, allows them to test ship vehicles directly on a mount originally designed for a booster. That's not just smart engineering, it's Starbase-style improvisation. This could enable static fires or cryo tests even while other vehicles are being prepped elsewhere. 2 launch pads, 1 rhythm. And let's not forget the unsung heroes behind all of this, the welders and fabricators. These teams are welding in open air, under Texas's hot sun and stormy weather, crafting precision hardware faster than some aerospace firms can finish even the paperwork. They're not just really building structures, they're building momentum for the entire operation. Looking ahead, all eyes are on Booster 18 and Tank 18.1. Both Block 3 compatible and poised to become the stars of Pad 2. Once the clamp arms and quick disconnects are fully tested, we could see cryogenic tests, maybe even a static fire very soon. So what's the takeaway from all of this? SpaceX isn't just preparing for the next launch, they're redefining how fast and flexibly you can build the future for spaceflight. Pad 2 isn't just a backup anymore, it's the proving ground of what's to come. Now onto news this week. Let's start in Washington, when NASA's Artemis and Gateway programs just got rescued. A new space policy package, called the Big Beautiful Bill, adds nearly $10 billion to NASA's budget through to 2032. That includes $4.1 billion for Artemis 4 and 5 via the upgraded SLS Block 1B, $2.6 billion for the Gateway lunar station, and critical funding to keep Orion and Mobile Launcher 2 on track. It's a major reversal from earlier proposed cuts, and it locks in momentum for human lunar exploration. Speaking of that launcher, Mobile Launcher 2 at Kennedy Space Center has now reached its full height with the placement of Module 10, designed for the taller Block 1B rocket. It's now entering outfitting ahead of Artemis 4's 2028 debut. Artemis 2 will also carry a cutting-edge demo, laser communications. NASA, working with the Australian National University, or ANU, will attempt to transmit high-speed 4K video from lunar orbit to Earth using commercial laser systems aimed at the Mount Stromlo Observatory. If successful, this could drastically upgrade the deep space communication bandwidth. On Mars, infrastructure is getting a boost too. The same bill earmarks $700 million for a new Mars telecommunication orbiter, expected to launch by 2028. It will serve as a vital high-bandwidth relay for future robotics and human missions. Meanwhile, the aging Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter isn't done yet. NASA is now using aggressive roll maneuvers to enhance its shard radar penetration, revealing underground structures up to 2 kilometers deep. It's a trade-off that limits other operations temporarily, but opens a new view of the Martian subsurface. Looking back to the moon, a small but ambitious mission is in the works. The ILO-1 telescope, which hitch a ride to the lunar surface aboard Astrolab's Flex rover in 2026. Its goals? Capture views of the Milky Way and relay data from the moon, a commercial first for space-based astronomy. Further out, a new interstellar visitor is striking through our solar system. Named 31 Atlas, its third known object from outside the solar system, traveling at a blistering 90 kilometers per second. It appears comet-like and could brighten to magnitude 16 by mid-2026. And with that, let's get on to launches this week. On July 1st, SpaceX launches a Falcon 9 from Pad 39A at Kennedy Space Center. The rocket carries the European MTG-S1 weather satellite, short for Metrosat 3rd Generation Sounder, into geostationary transfer orbit. It's the first of its kind, equipped to deliver detailed atmospheric data for weather forecasting across Europe and Africa. The booster, B1085, completed its 9th flight, landing successfully on the drone ship Just Read the Instructions. On July 2nd, another Falcon 9 lifted off, this time from Cape Canaveral, carrying 27 Starlink satellites. This launch brought the total number of deployed Starlink satellites into 9,058. On July 3rd, China launched a Long March 4C rocket carrying a classified payload. The mission details obviously remain undisclosed, but the 4C is typically used for Earth observation and reconnaissance satellites. Also, on July 3rd, Russia launched a Soyuz rocket from the Baikonur Cosmodrome. It carried a Progress resupply spacecraft bound for the International Space Station, loaded with food, fuel, and scientific equipment for the crews on board. And that's it for this week. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow Spaceflight News on YouTube, Instagram, and X for more updates and deep dives into the future of space exploration. Until next time, keep looking up.